You pretty well know that sound creation has become a very vital part in the entire world these days in the cinema making. Particularly, those days are slowly fading out where you just shoot in the location and come back to the studio and dub your voice. Now, sync sound is in vogue, and most of the time, people are taking live sound recorded in the location, which is a pretty good art, at the same time, a pretty difficult concept. Though you have a lot of technology and a lot of equipment on your hand, it's not just like that keeping a microphone and keeping headphone and recording whatever you get on that. So it needs a special care, it needs a special training. And not only I'm talking about film making, in which sound plays a very important part. I'm talking about live shows too, in which most of the times what happens is there will be an excellent band. And if the person sitting near the console doesn't have a little bit of music sense or a little bit of the technological concept in his brain, the total show can go to dogs. Because whatever they do on the stage should be presented beautifully to the audience through the console and through the equipment he has got, which needs a little bit of care and a little bit of training. So all these things put together, this music lounge is coming up first in Chennai, and later they are going to get one more coaching center in Kerala, and later they may spread to different parts of the country, if not world. And the best part behind this is you are getting veterans to come and interact along with the students once in a way, like singers like Hariharan, composers like Jayachandran, and beautiful musicians like Shivamani. And at the same time, they have excellent technicians. If you take the sound recording, you have Sam Delucy, and don't forget the man who is so popular with his piano, Mr. Stephen Delucy. They are all behind this beautiful concept, trying to help the students to develop the technological gift which they have got inside them, but theoretically they don't know how to get it properly done, and practically how to do it. Practicality is very, very important. You just go on to a studio, you can't just go to a studio and try to spoil a couple of recordings and try to learn it. It will be at the cost of the producer or a music director. Now they are giving them practical lessons because the coordinators are none but DC Designs, the sound people in the world who are very, very, very popular. They are providing all the equipment, the software necessary, and the hardware necessary for the children to do and experiment with the guidance of stalwarts whom about I have been talking to. It's really a great boon to the students. Not that the institutions which we have established by the government in so many places in the world, so many places in the country, are catering. There are different aspects of technology and music being taught. But this is totally focusing directly to the students along with the people who have achieved something, and giving them all the material necessary to experiment with and know what exactly they want. And don't forget, it's only about 18 months course. And the best part is, this is being patronized by Kerala government. So the diplomas are given by the government of Kerala, which are recognized all over the world cinema producing cinema producing people. So the future is bright, because these days you can get a lot of work in films, because the number of films being made is increasing year by year, and the barriers of language and creed, everything has been shattered, and everybody is working for every language spoken cinema in the entire world. Like, look at our Rasul Pukuti, our A.R. Rahman, who are international acclaimed through films made in India if not with the Indian canvas. Who knows? There will be a day with the children coming out of these institutions. The international recognition for Indian cinema will be exemplary in the near future. I feel extremely happy. Maybe one day I'll be interacting with the students in one of the workshops being conducted by the institutions. If at all I feel that I'm capable of doing that. And maybe I may go there to learn something too. I have a recording studio established long back, and it had become a very difficult aspect going on, improvising it and developing it and keeping in parallel track with the improvisation of the technology we get in the world. But at the same time, it has become very difficult for the technicians working in the studio to keep the pace and to learn, because they cannot go back to the school and learn. Now you have to be a foot ahead of what is happening in the world. So for all those things, the best one is music lounge. So I'm happy, and people thought of me to speak a few words about this excellent concept. And I wish all the students, the institution, the teachers who will be there, and the stalwarts who will come and interact with the children, all the best. And we will certainly one day feel very proud that the children have come out of Music Lounge. And I compliment all the people behind this excellent concept. God bless you all.